said?
Yes.
Good. Feel yourself. Do you feel like you have a body?
I feel very light, so I'm not sure.
Are you able to sense, feel, hear, know everything very clearly now? Very clearly now. Very clearly. Feel yourself again. Do you feel like you have a body?
Yes.
Look down at your feet, your hands. How many fingers and toes do you have?
I have 4 fingers. I have 4 toes.
Skin tone, what color is it?
It's like a bluish, greenish.
Do you feel like you're female or male?
I feel like I'm a female.
Are you wearing any clothing?
Minimally, not barely covered. Just private parts.
Describe what your body looks like. Any features that you want to mention? Your face, what do you look like?
My skin is different. It doesn't. It's like blue and green at the same time. It has. It's like blue and green at the same time. My legs feel really strong. I'm tall. Thick matted hair. I have kind of a pointed chin. My eyes are really light colored, like a seafoam kind of green. I have the headband around my head, holding, and my hair is held away from my face. My hair is long, down my back, matted, thin lips, narrow face, long arms, long legs, very strong.
What color are your eyes?
They're very light. They're like I've never seen this color before. I don't think. I would say like a sea foam green. They're kind of, yeah, they look like a mixture of like greenish white, I would say. I don't even think that truly describes the color. I've never seen it before.
Are you carrying anything?
Like a kind of like a, what would that be called? Like a pointed stick, like, would you call that a spear? No, I don't know. Like a stick for long, like a staff. Yeah, it's kind of pointed at the top, and I have like a bag, like a satchel kind of. First, it was around in my hands, but now it's around my torso.
Is there anything inside of this bag? You're able to see and sense deeply what's in there.
Okay, I'm putting my hands on it. It feels like some type of crystals. Some smooth, some they're black, but they're not truly black. It's like black and clear, but a deep black at the same time. Some are like smooth, and some are like jagged. No, not jagged, like encrusted. The edge of it. It's just a handful of them. I feel like maybe there should be more of them. I don't feel like I'm satisfied with how much there are. The ratio when I hold them in my hands, how large my hands are to how much are in my hands, it's just, it doesn't feel like enough. I feel like they all have different, they feel like parts of a puzzle kind of. And like I have a few, I'm missing a couple. The energy of them feels a little off.
What do you think that you do with these? What is the purpose of these?
I need to collect them. I have to round them up. I need to round them up because collecting all of them means that I would understand something. I'm getting parts of a vision or understanding of what needs to be done or who needs to be. I need to understand. I'm not sure. I don't feel it's blurry. No.
It's okay. Keep moving time and space. Let's see what else you do. Next 7 points.
Okay. I found some more. It's telling me that they're saying that the last pieces are. I found some more. The last pieces are. It's a waterfall. I see behind a cave. I mean, and behind the waterfall, it's like a massive, like, hidden cavern. It has like the waterfall. Okay, the waterfall leads into like this big empty, like a lot of rocks. It's very empty, and the rest of them are there. And there's a lot of. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like water. It's like an underwater lagoon, I think is the right word for it. Going there.
What color is this lagoon?
Oh, it's water. It feels like there's like brightness under the water. So the water is like a closer to the waterfall. It's more clear and greenish, but closer to where it meets the rock. like a island under a cavern, and it's closer to the rocks. It's like a bright, it's bluish greenish, and then the green, it's a bunch of hues of blue, green, and then it's like a seafoam green white. Like it's the water, you under the water is like there's a light under there.
Keep moving around and just keep describing everything that's happening. What are you doing?
When I put the crystals in my hand, I see the missing pieces. They're kind of like in a corner, kind of, and they're like not. It looks like it's zero gravity. Like they're kind of hovering above the ground, and I put them together, and then they start to move around together. And I put my hands under, so now they're like floating above my hands. I can move them with me. It's saying to take them underwater, under the water. That's where I need to go, where they're under the water. I go in. I can hold my breath. I feel comfortable in the water. I go really deep, and it's like a giant, the rock create, go, when you go deeper, it's like a wall. I follow the wall deeper. The water's like vibrating. I hold my hand in front of the wall, and it's glowing. Like it's like the same color as my eyes, kind of. It's like blue, but then it's green and a little white. And they kind of no, they went into the wall. Oh, I think I was supposed to hide them there, but I feel sad. I didn't want, but I did it. They're in the wall. I feel that the water is cold, but the rocks where they went into, it's warm. It feels alive. I feel like I did what I was supposed to do. I don't know why I'm sad.
Why do you think that you did that? What's the purpose of that?
They were trying to get them. I'm not sure who. I'm trying to think. They wanted them. They could be used for mass heavy destruction. And I had to find them and piece them together and put them in a safe place. I guess I know that because I did it, this is the end. But I had to do it. I had to because they were gonna use it to they were gonna use it to kill a lot of people, a lot of them. And it had to be hidden, but it's like I put a mark on my back. Like they know it's just untouchable now.
Keep moving time and tell me, what do you do next of importance?
I go back to my family, I hug them and I love them, and then I went to I guess they're like the elders or who I have to report to. They're at a long table, and I tell them it's done. And my partner's there. My kids aren't there. I tell them it's done, and they basically they breathe a sigh of relief. They know the mission is done, but they know that means the end for us, and we basically sacrificed ourselves because they know that it's on, and they know we were the ones that were responsible for it. We just embrace and we hold hands and we just send our love to each other, to earth, and we understand the part that we were supposed to play.
Tell me more about your family. Do they look like you with that blue-green skin and so on?
Yes, the husband, I was more of a warrior, and he was more of a builder, and oh, he loved me so much. Oh, we had a home, and it was quaint, and it was comfortable, and our kids, oh, they were playful. Oh, they were little tricksters. Oh, especially my son. And yes, they look like me. My son, he was a little trickster, always getting into trouble. Always, always. But he was protective, very protective of us, very protective of his sister. And he wanted to fight, and he was so young, and he wanted to fight and protect. And my girl, she was so good at. She made herbs and she made teas and things to heal, and oh, she was so engaged with the flowers and the trees. She spent a lot of time in the trees, listening to the leaves and listening to the she could talk to the trees. She had such a strong relationship with them. And she could warn us about things. She helped keep us safe this far. She helped keep us hidden this far. My baby. Oh my gosh. I have a baby and I was
Okay.
newly pregnant.
Okay. You said you were pregnant? You were pregnant?
No, I just realized I was pregnant. Oh man, we wanted more. We wanted more time. My baby.
Tell me more about where you live when you went back to your family. Where were they?
It was a giant, oh, it was a giant forest. The houses were made out of straw-like, I don't know, straw-like. Everything was taken from the earth. We could feel the earth. The earth. She would talk to us through our feet and our hands, and we just drew energy from her. And even in our houses, we could touch the walls. They're made out of straw, and we could draw energy and always in communication and connection to her. And some people would live in the trees if they wanted. It just depended on your what you were born with. You know, some people, my daughter, she feels really in touch with the trees and being in the air. And we were on the ground, though. We were on the ground, and the houses were sometimes 2 stories, sometimes 3 stories, and they were strongly built all together. It's all over. It's a bunch of us. We have clearings where places where the trees naturally give away, and it's lush. The grass is so lush. It's thick and soft, and the toes. It just every time you step, it was like you're drawing your food. You're drawing your energy, your the substance from the earth. It would just my feet feel like they're drinking it, and it was just very abundant in life. We utilized everything.
Beautiful, thank you. So tell me what happens once you get home. You tell them the news. Tell me what happens next of importance.
We spend the next time is not the same, but we spend as much time with each other. We're just embracing and feeling each other's energies, remembering each other for the next time we meet again. Just really drinking in each other's energy. We spend a lot of time skin to skin, laying on each other, laying in the grass, playing heads together, meditating, connecting so that we don't forget each other. It came, they destroyed it all. They destroyed it all. They destroyed it all. My family, my people. Oh, they did it. They burned it all up. They burned it all up. They flamed it all up. Oh, and we stood with each other. Oh, my people. Oh, oh, we tried to shield. We tried to keep them off, but they use dark, dark things that we don't know of, things that we've never seen. Oh, it was black, diamond shaped, like ship, like that they just got things at us. We never seen that before. We didn't stand a chance. Oh.
You're able to see clearly who is it that's doing this to you and your
They're black. They're all black. They feels like they're not even really solid, but they look like it. But it feels like they're like shape shape shifting back and forth, like they're not truly solidified. Um, they're black and they have this. They're it looks like they don't have hair, but it's something that extends from their head that's just like long and black, long black. Like it looks like it's not snake like, but think of like a skinny black snake, just hundreds of them just extended from their hair, and it's like they're not they're yeah, they would insane. They're shape shifting in and out of their ships. They can move in and out of. They're not solid. Like they could disappear and reappear.
So tell me what happens. Where are you when they come? What's going on? What are you all doing?
Everyone gathered together with their specific units because we were all family. We were all connected. They were all my family. But as family units, we gathered together to create a strong force field. We tried to shield, protect, but the way they move, not natural, it's not normal. We were all in groups, but under the clearing to protect ourselves, like heads together, hands together, connecting, drawing our energy from the earth, drawing from Mother Earth. She was trying to protect us. She poured everything, all the love into us. She poured it all, and we should have been invisible. We should have been, but like we knew, we did know that they're using things, and that's why they wanted the crystals. They're using our resources to transform it and defile it and destroy us. And so they came and we tried to protect them. They used their ships and other resources that they found from other. They've killed so many and taken their resources, and they're building. It's like they're every time they kill off a civilization, they get stronger, and they just keep adding to the pile, and that's what they came to us for. But they're mad because we hid out, we protected it, and they're furious. So they didn't even try to search. They leveled us completely in seconds.
How is that? How do they go after you?
They're they came in their ships and they shape shifted out of their ships to penetrate the bubble that we created. They penetrated the bubble, and once they got inside the ships, they have like intelligence of their own. They just shot these beams of destructive. They're just like orangish like glowing dark beams of light towards us, and complete. It just like it was like fire, but coming out of their ships, and it like burned everything, burned us alive. Oh my babies! Oh, oh.
And tell me what happens to you all when they do that to you. What happens to your soul? Where do you go next?
Really, we go up. It goes through I don't know if it goes through like a light to help us leave behind what just happened, and we're floating. We stay like that for a long time, floating.
Tell me, after that life, where do you go next of importance? Do you receive the healing you need? Where do you go next of importance? Let's see if there's another. Go ahead.
I'm feeling resistance. I'm feeling resistance.
Okay, let's see if there's another important time that we will find answers that we seek for your highest healing. Continue to flow. Another important time, is there anything else that needs to be shown of importance? If there is, you're there now. You're able to see, sense, feel very clearly. Tell me, do you see anywhere else?
Yes. I'm in water. Feels like an ocean. I just broke through the water.
Look at yourself. Do you feel like you have a body?
Yep. Yes, I do.
And tell me what your body looks like.
My feet are weird. They're weird. They don't look like toes. They look like, like kind of fin-like, but they're separate. They're not together. They're 2 feet, but they're like, instead of toes, it's like little fins. And my hands, but they're like hands. They're like long fingers, but they're like tips. They don't have like nails or anything. Pointy, long and pointy, really long. They like wave around. Like they don't. Like if I was to like hold up my hand, they would like. I have like slits on the side of my neck, Oh, I have like slits on the side of my neck.
Is there a tone to the type of, you have like a skin or toner? What does it look like?
Yeah, it's like mossy green with hints of like a salmon kind of pink, like little tiny, not a lot. It's like a little like behind my right gill. I have like a tiny small pink salmonish color. Oh my head, looks weird. It's like a half human, half fish. Oh, my mouth is like a it's wide. It's wide. My legs are long. My torso is long. No, my legs are yeah. No, my torso is longer though. My neck is short, but it's not really a neck. It's like ooh, weird. Kind of connected. Like yeah, like my head is like connected to my shoulders. No real neck. Am I? I don't know if I feel like a woman or it's kind of. I just kind of am. I don't know if I feel like one or the other. Kind of feels like all the same.
And are you carrying anything with you?
No, not carrying anything with me. I came to the top because I like the feel of the light on me. I can't. Yeah, it's like bright today. Feels real nice. Oh, I feel the water lapping against my. It's those. It's not. I could hear, but I don't know if I have ears. It's more so of like I could feel the sound. So I came up to like feel some light and feel the vibe. Oh, I'm kind of like tracking something. I'm looking for something too. Oh, okay. So I could like send out like waves, like it's probably like an echolocation kind of thing. Like I'm sending out. It's hidden where no one can really. Yeah, it's hidden. Like no, they can't really. Like if I send out that vibration, it's only specific to me. I'm tracking something to see if they come up closer to the surface of the water. It's like it looks like a boat, like a kind of boat. Oh, it can't see. They can't. Whoever I'm tracking, they can't see me. Even if I was in front of them, they wouldn't be able to see me. Yeah, they're super dense. I think I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to help. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to. Well, not really help. I'm trying to distract them. No, kind of fool them because like they're like okay, so they're using some type of technology to scramble the marine life in the water. They're trying to mess with the natural order of the ocean. They're trying to that symbiosis, they're trying to scramble it because they're trying to scramble it so that yeah that it doesn't it's not clear, but I'm also trying to scramble what they're doing so they get lost and they're not fully able to casting like a bubble of protection, so it's like they're getting in between what they're doing basically. Oh, we're like trackers. Okay, so we're like it's a bunch of I don't even know what bunch of things like me that go out into the ocean and track these disruptors and we follow them and just basically make sure that they're not able to harm the life around them. They're trying to kill the coral reefs. They're trying to harm the all the creatures and they're trying to disrupt the water how it heal the healing properties of the water. They're trying to scramble it, make it dense and harmful.
Keep moving time and tell me what happens next of importance. Tell me what's going on.
We were doing this for like a long time, and they figured it out. They so these boats, they're not necessarily this. I don't have the ability to destroy it. But they found us out, and they found us out. So they found ways to. They can't see us, but they could. They found a way to track us. So they started counterbalancing. Every time I would get any close, and my reach has but so far about a couple of miles is my reach to be able to scramble them. Like I have to be close enough to scramble them, and they're able to make me sick. it made me sick. They're putting something in the water that even I can't. My frequency, they couldn't touch it. They were so dense. I was like a scent that was there to protect, but they found a way through, and it made me sick. I don't have enough power anymore. That's why I came to get light. I'm trying to heal. I'm trying to heal myself, but I'm not able to do what I was doing before. I don't have the power anymore. What they were doing to the ocean, what I was protecting it from, they were able to do to me now. And now I am not in touch. I can't communicate the way I used to. I can't touch my frequency.
And this is coming from where that's doing this to you in the water?
What?
Where is this coming from that's doing this to you in the water and the life in the water?
Who harmed the technologies on the boat. They were able to re-strengthen because for a long time I was able to protect my radius, my where I would follow them and track them and protect. So they thought they were able to harm, but they weren't. They were the fish, the reefs, everything. It was still protected, but they got smarter. They got something else. I don't know what it is. It's on the boat that now it can reach me. It's making me sick. I'm sick to my stomach. I can't do what I was supposed to do. So now I'm just trying to heal myself, trying to stay close so I don't lose. I'm trying to heal myself, try to get some light, the sun, whatever they have, it just keeps making me sick.
Keep moving time and tell me what happens. What happens to you? Are you able to heal?
No, they killed all of us. They killed us. We couldn't heal. They cut off we weren't able to connect to our source anymore. They scrambled us, and we couldn't draw from the life-giving healing source that love, the light that we needed to. We just wasted away. I tried to keep tracking the boat, but every time I couldn't. I was weak. I was weak until I just stopped, just floated all the way down. It's gone. The light in me is gone.
Do you know if any other sea life is being affected like you besides what happened to you? Do you see any others?
It was all of us. It was all of us. I see us just floating. We just wanted to protect. We just wanted to do our jobs. We just wanted to keep everything safe. You can't do that to the ocean. They're trying to kill off so many different life forms, and we just wanted to protect what we could, and we slowly just died off until we fought bravely with what we could, with the protection that we could. We did the best we could. It weakened us. It's like we couldn't swim. It's like we couldn't draw the light anymore, and just heavier and heavier until the last breath.
Am I speaking to Ya's higher self now?
Yes.
Thank you. I love you, honor you, and respect you for all the aid you've given us today. I know that you hold all the Ya's different lives. May I ask you questions?
Yes, AuroRa.
Thank you. Thank you. First of all, you took her to a life where I believe we started to recall during her reading. It seems very similar, where she was with a waterfall, and then she merged this very special mineral into the waterfall to hide, and they knew that they were going to be in trouble. And then those dark forces came that seemed a lot different than some of the entities we've come across. And then so why did you show her that life? What was the purpose? What were the lessons you wanted her to learn from that life?
She needs to heal. You're not broken. You're not broken. You need to heal. You were there to do what you needed to do, and you did it. And you did it bravely. You did it with your heart and soul. You lived with your heart and soul freely. You can do it again. You can do it again. You could live in love and trust regardless of what's happening around you.
And then, so this planet, was that on Earth or somewhere else?
It was Earth.
Mm-hmm. And then, what era was this that she was hiding these minerals from these dark entities?
Oh, before I'm having trouble I would like I would say no less than a million years. A million is a long time.
And then what did they want to use these minerals for? Are they like crystals? Is that what they are?
hmm They're
Okay.
like they're just pure power from source. Your power, light and dark in one. If you tap into it, you can level up in the entire earth. It was too dangerous. It needed to be given back to the earth in love. It shouldn't be accessible. We shouldn't have access to it. It's true. It's unlimited power, no limit. It's too much.
And how did she know that they were coming for these minerals?
In a dreamlike state, they came to her, they talked to her, they said, if you would trust me and follow me in love, may be the biggest test of love you will ever experience in life, because you will give everything you love to save lives eons and eons from now. And if you would trust surrender, you will find your way back to love. It came to me in a vision.
Thank you. Well, thank you. We thank her for saving these minerals. Have they in past history, have they been able to get a hold of them? And if they did, what did they do with them?
I haven't been able to get a hold of them physically, but they've been finding ways to channel them. They've been finding ways to channel their energy because they tie into a line, a river, a stream of infinite source power, and they've found a way to tap into that stream, but they haven't found they can't, they won't find the physical. They won't, but they can tap into the stream, and they keep finding infinite ways around source love, source power. And so they trick and scheme to find to use people who are powerful, beings who are powerful, and trick them into tapping into this power, and then use them to continue to find and use dark technologies that it is an abomination. It is not what is in alignment with source or with living, existing. It is not normal, but they use it to try to get past all of the love and all of the protection that we uphold, that we try to keep in place. They have to be dealt with. They cannot continue to go on like this. It is not normal. It is not normal.
Thank you. Trying to think of any other questions I have here. If we could begin the healing, the trauma I know is a very emotional memory for her. All that happened with her in that life, herself begin that healing. Anything else you want to tell us about that life that she lived through there?
Sacrifice. It's almost like, yeah, she knew the first part of her life was so beautiful and was filled with so much love because she came into this life to sacrifice. So she was able to experience such unconditional love, such beautiful memories. And now she needs to remember those memories and forget the trauma. Continue forth doing that in this life.
Thank you. And it was so beautiful to know that they weren't able to get a hold of these minerals. It's absolutely courageous, her and her family, what they did. And what role did she play in this? Like, there's people there as well. Did that look similar like them? Did she, what role did she play for these people? She was, the one that chose to go hide those minerals?
So she was part of a council, and she was the warrior, but the warrior is not what it sounds like. They didn't fight with they can you hear me?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
They didn't fight with they fought with their love, they fought with their mind, they fought with using Mother Earth and the natural resources to draw that power out and then become powerful. And so she was the head of that small fleet of fighters, warriors, heart warriors. And so she volunteered to be person because the vision came to her. So She said it had to be her, and she was the one to go on that journey to find, round them up, and then put them away. So she headed a small fleet of people that really protected and surrounded those people with love, light, energy, power, the magnitude of the love light that they were able to draw from the earth to protect they protected themselves for a long time. Years it wasn't the same. They were alive for a long time before this happened. So she was able to live truly a full life of love, being one with her people. It was like they were part of the same heart, the same living, breathing organism, but it was just like fingers of a hand. And they all had their part to play.
Beautiful, thank you. And can you tell us higher self more about these entities? Were they terrestrial or are they extraterrestrial?
They were extraterrestrial. They ancient, ancient, dark entities that they don't have physical bodies. They are just black holes of energy that can shapeshift in and out of different realms and times and frequencies, and they are able to go against the natural law of love and groundedness. And if they were to get a hold of those crystals, I mean, we wouldn't time and space wouldn't be what it is now. They would have warped it into something that we wouldn't have been able to heal and get out of. They just very ancient, been working their way through different realms and time periods of dark holes, penetrating, sucking, mutating, transforming love into darkness. And they have a very highly astute way of shape shifting but you have to allow yourself in the time and space that we're in now. They would have to do a lot more than what they did to kill off those people. A lot more.
Thank you. Wow. So important. Wow. Thank you. Sending her love for that. We love her for that. Thank you. I could feel how important this was of what you mentioned. Thank you. Okay. And then so these ancient beings are they organic or artificial? What are they?
They're not organic at all. They're artificial. They sprung from something that was organic, ancient, back with the Elohim, when the shifting of us from God, just terrible power. These beings, they used to be of light, and they wanted more, insatiable, and it was organic. And at first, they were just inverted. They were from source, but they were inverted. But then they shifted into something. It's like a shadow, a shadow of what they used to be, and that's why they're so hard to contain from time to time, because it's like trying to hold stand between fingers that are not quite closed. They can shift and slip in and out of time and space, and they just went darker and darker. They obliterated realms, whole realms, to just draw out that energy, to make them powerful to the point where it's like a dark. They are not you can't touch or feel them. It's a frequency that they are. And they don't even I wouldn't be able to say, because it's more of a frequency, what they are. Dense and light at the same time. Dense and light, shifting, mutating, constantly moving, constantly finding ways to. It's not organic. They're more of technology now, but it was technology from the degrading of the organic, degrading down to something that is not real, fathomable.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell us about this life?
No.
Okay. And then the next life you took her, she was some type of maybe mermaid form or a humanoid sea form.
Yes.
So tell us, why'd you take her to that life? What were the lessons that you wanted her to learn from that?
She's scared to step into her power and step into her light, and understand that the light and power that she has is fierce. And not only can she embrace it, but she can protect those around her, protect her family. She's more than capable of doing that. The way it played out in that life, she was not able to fulfill her destiny, but that is not your reality now. And she will fulfill her destiny if she just step into the light and the power that she is scared to claim. It is you. You were protected before and you can do it again. Don't be scared. We're all here with you, and you can draw from us, draw from our light, draw from source. But then when you draw from it, believe it, understand that it is you. It's not outside of you. It's not going to come from anyone else but you.
Love that. Beautiful. And this mermaid type form, was that on Earth or somewhere else?
That was a different time and space.
Okay. And what dimension was that she was there and they were harming the sea life like that?
I'm seeing 7th dimension.
Okay, thank you. And also, it was basically negative technology that was killing off these mermaids and other sea life.
Yeah.
All right, so we could provide a source of light healing now to that life as well. Begin that and healing to that planet. So, what happened to that planet and that sea life? Are they still living?
Yes, they're still feeding off of the sea life. The negative technologies are still drawing power from the sea life.
All right. Anything else you want her to know about that life?
You healing here and now, stepping into your power, stepping into trusting God's source, love light, trusting your shields will help to rescind the negative technologies in this lifetime. It will help to rescind, will give protection. You can still protect from where you are.
Beautiful, thank you. And then, could we send a wave of love light to that planet that's being still affected now? Are we able to do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, higher self, I'd like to begin on her body scan. Is this a good time to do so?
Yes.
Okay, higher self, can we begin her body scan now?
Yes.
Good, beautiful. Okay, let's scan her body now. And as we're scanning her, who would you like to call forth to assist you during the body scan, higher self? Any archangels, ascended masters, anyone she works with?
Azrael.
Beautiful. Archangel Azrael?
Yes.
Wonderful. Higher self, connect us to Archangel Azrael. I'd like to speak to Archangel Azrael now. Greetings, brother. We love you, honor you, and respect you. It's an honor to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you, AuroRa. I love you, AuroRa.
I love you, Azrael. And Higher Self has requested for your assistance. It's an honor to have you here. Not too many people call, right? It's always Michael. So Archangel Azrael and Higher Self. Let's begin her body scan now. Let's scan her for any negative energies, entities, technology. Where would you like to begin at in the body first?
Third eye.
What's within the third eye? Is that an energy, an entity, or technology?
Technology.
What kind of technology is it? Is it an implant, a hook? What is it? Metals? What is it?
It is a cap.
A cap, okay. All right, we're directing Phoenix Fire now to transmute that cap out now by yourself and Azrael. Is this going to take some time, or is this something that'll be able to be released right away?
It is gone.
Beautiful, beautiful. Right, and then tell me, how did this cap attach there to her third eye?
When she came from from Trinidad, what happened with her brother? They were able to implant this. Wanted to forget. She didn't see. She wanted to forget. She didn't want to see.
Yes. Well, let's transmute it out now. Higher self, who can we call on to assist for the source of light healing? Can we call on Divine Mother, any of Divine Mother essences, Archangel Raphael, or Yeshua?
Archangel Michael.
Archangel Michael to heal with the source of light?
Yes.
Anyone else?
Yeshua.
Yeshua, beautiful. Let me speak now to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, thank you. It's an honor to have you here. Love you, honor you, and respect you.
Yeah.
Greetings, Michael. And now if I could speak to Yeshua.
Greetings.
You, Brady. Greetings, Yeshua. Your energy is just so beautiful. Thank you for being here. If you could start healing her third eye with her higher self together from that cap that was there as you're working on her third eye. Activate any further abilities. Open up her third eye. Start crystallizing it. Can you do that now, Yeshua and team?
Yes, AuroRa.
Beautiful. Thank you, higher self. Okay, fill that space in with source of light. All right, and then let's go ahead and scan her entire body, and let's look for any entities. Let's contain them all. Where in her body does she have entities at?
Knees.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
Reptilian.
Go ahead and contain it. Is it in both knees?
Both knees, yeah.
Contain it now. In the symbols, Both knees, let me know when they're contained.
They're contained.
They're contained, good, thank you. And then as all this healing that's occurring already, the cap and the reptilians that are contained, we ask that all healing and removal of inversions are done within the tree of life throughout all time and space. Can we share that it's done today? Beautiful, thank you for tree of life, thank you. Okay, now let's keep finding all entities within her. Where else does she have entities at?
Left ear.
Okay, what kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
Reptilian.
Contained now in her left ear. Let me know when it's contained.
It's contained.
Okay, keep scanning her. Where else does she have entities at?
Crown.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
The hook.
Okay, go ahead and start removing that hook now from her crown. Michael, Azrael, let me know when that's removed from her crown. Phoenix fire.
It's been removed.
Beautiful. Okay, and then let's start healing that space now. Yeshua and higher self with source love light, the entire crown. And tell me, when did that hook attach there to her crown?
When she was in high school, she was in a very in love, in a very intense relationship, but very negative. A lot of arguing, a lot of negative, low vibrational energies are passing back and forth.
Okay, thank you. We're healing again that trauma as well through all time and space. Yeshua and higher self. Start healing the crown. Anything else in the head that needs to be addressed? Any other energies, entities, or technologies in the head? What else is there?
There's a reptilian consciousness in the third eye.
Contain it now in the symbols. Let me know when it's contained.
Contained.
Keep scanning. Where else does she have entities at throughout her body?
Stomach.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
Archon.
Contain it now with the symbols. Let me know when it's contained.
Contained.
Thank you. Keep scanning her. Where else does she have entities at?
Ankles.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
Reptilian.
Go ahead and contain those. Her ankles. Let me know when they're contained. Good. Thank you. Let's find them all. Where else does she have entities at?
Back and hips. Reptilian.
Okay. Reptilian. Okay, back and hips. Anywhere else she has reptilians at in her body? So far we found them in the knees, left ear, third eye, ankles, back and hips. Anywhere else? Reptilians.
Heart, throat.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
There's also Archon, heart.
Okay, so any other reptilians? We're containing them all so far in the ankles, back, hips, heart, and throat.
And shoulders.
Shoulders too?
Yes, but reptilian.
Okay. Yeah, contain those now in her shoulder. Are they all reptilians in her body contained, or are there more?
Left quad, reptilian. Left quad, muscle. They're all contained.
Can you confirm all reptilians in her body have been fully contained in the
eyes? Reptilian consciousness in the behind her eyes.
Okay, contain that. We're going to scan her one more time, make sure we're not missing anything else. Any other entities in her? Anywhere else? And we're just going to look one more time just to make sure. Deeply, thoroughly through all parts of her and inside organic matter as well. Is there any other entities hiding in her?
Yes.
Where?
Solar plexus.
What kind of entity is that?
Archon.
Okay, we already have the Archon solar plexus. We have that one already contained. Is this another one or?
There was another one.
Okay, contain them both.
Yes.
Any other entities? Deeply, thoroughly check her DNA as well. See if there's any integrations of negative aliens in her DNA, any nano or AI.
Yes.
What's within her DNA?
Nano, AI, reptilian consciousness, they've integrated.
We're containing now the reptilian within her DNA with the symbols, containing now. And then we're also directing Phoenix Fire Source Flame to all parts of her DNA that has the nano and the AI. Can we do that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Start working on that. Higher self and team. Besides that, anything else attached to her DNA?
I see the Archons
In
trying to
her DNA?
Yes, trying to attach itself and assimilate, trying to become.
Okay, well, we're not allowing that. Go ahead and contain the Archons in her DNA trying to attach. Contain them now in the symbols and let's start neutralizing them out of her DNA. Can we do that? Are they contained? Good. Directing Phoenix Fire to any parts again of the DNA. Anything else in the DNA that needs to be addressed?
A negative entity that's not reptilian or Archon. It's like some type of shapeshift going in and out of the DNA.
In the DNA, okay. He says shifter.
Going in and out of the DNA and the chakras.
Okay, contain it now. Is it, you said it's a shifter. Is it organic and artificial or one only?
It's artificial. It reminds me of what I saw.
Contain it now, and where is it found at in her body?
It was in my sacral chakra, but it keeps moving.
Contain it now. Team, let me know where you contain it at with the symbols.
Okay, it's contained in my left hip.
Can we scan her for any dark portals? Does she have any dark portals in her?
Yes.
Where does she have the dark portals at?
Heart, right shoulder, left knee.
Go ahead and close all of those, Michael. Let me know when they're closed.
They're closed.
Okay. Can you confirm that all dark portals in her have been closed, Michael? team?
All dark portals have been closed.
Thank you. Let's fill the spaces in Yeshua and higher self, heart, shoulder, knees. Now, source of light, healing all trauma that those dark portals caused. And how did those dark portals attach in her?
Brother, mother, interactions with brother, interactions with mother, interactions with negative self-talk, ate away at the love light within, gave space for the portals to be formed.
So we're healing all trauma that they caused by being there as well. Thank you, Yeshua and higher self. And then can we scan her home and her land? Does she live in a home or an apartment?
In an apartment.
Apartment, okay. Can we scan her apartment and close any dark portals there are there any in her apartment?
Yes.
Okay, close them all now, Michael. Let me know how many you find.
6.
Okay, all right, thank you. Let me know when they're all closed.
It's been closed.
Wonderful, thank you. So as far as the property, and since she's an apartment, are we able to close any dark portals in the apartment building or the land?
Yes.
Okay.
There are quite a few downstairs.
Thank you, Michael. Whatever we have permission for, go ahead and close all the dark portals who are allowed within that space that she is in that apartment building. Let me know when they're closed, Michael.
Okay, they are closed.
Okay, let's fill in all those spaces now within her with source of light now. Again, anywhere where it is needed. And then also the spaces in the land and the home and her apartment, fill all the spaces in with love light that had dark portals healing the trauma. Thank you. Can we do that?
Yes, they've been filled in.
Thank you. Okay. And then, before we address all these entities, I want to confirm one more time, scan her deeply, thoroughly. Are there any other entities in her we have not found? Any others hiding?
Back of the head.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, Archon, or Earthbound?
Archon.
Hidden now in the symbols, let me know when it's contained.
It's been contained. That was a lot.
Good. Directing Phoenix Fire there, and tell me when did that Archon attach there to her head?
In college, she was she did a lot of different types of drugs and a lot of human places where she didn't belong. A lot of negative energies were allowed to seep into her.
Light, any drug use that she used through all time and space, any trauma there. And then we're eradicating that Archon there in the back of her head now. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. Phoenix Fire, and then the Archon in her DNA, how did that one attach to her DNA?
This came in with this lifetime. It's been with her.
Continue to eradicate that, and then so how about the Archon in her heart? How did that attach?
Lifetime with losing her family.
Okay.
That it stayed with her. It's tried to become one with her.
Okay, we're ensuring again that is completely neutralized from her. Phoenix Fire there as well. And then the two in the solar plexus, how did those attach?
Through the mom being a portal, consistently speaking negativity into her without knowing, without having to have contact with her.
Okay, we're healing all trauma that all of these Archons caused in these different parts of the body, source of light. Are the Archons removed, or are you still working on them?
Working on the last one, the hip.
Okay, yes, the hip. Okay, and then how about the one back of her head?
That one's gone.
Okay, and the DNA?
Gone. Just the hip is gone now. Heart is gone.
And then the solar plexus gone?
Gone, yes.
Beautiful. Okay, filling in, thank you, all those spaces with source of light now. Okay, and then again healing the trauma. All right, and then we're going to scan her one more final time just to ensure there are no other entities hiding. Scan her deeply, thoroughly. Are there any more? Look inside organic matter.
There is an Archon attached to her aura.
Contained now in her aura. Let me know when it's contained.
Contained.
And tell me, how did that attach to her aura?
When she was years old, she was physically, sexually abused by classmates, and it took over her aura.
We're eradicating that Archon there from her aura. Phoenix Fire there. And then what has the Archon been causing her by being there in her aura?
Staying in low vibrations, not able to break out of ego, staying in negative mindset, viewing things from a negative standpoint, not able to see the good in most situations.
Okay, we're healing all that. And how about the Archon in her? What was that causing her?
Constant pain, inflammation, not ability to get stronger, hindering her ability-wise, keeping her in pain, keeping her low level vibrating so that she doesn't experience joy and peace within her own body.
And just to confirm, that AI type of entity that we ran into in that life, that has been removed from her left hip?
Yes.
Good. Phoenix Fire, love light there. And then, did she have an Archon in the back of her head? Did I write that right?
Yes.
Okay. And what was that causing her?
That was causing her headaches. That was causing her anger, inability to see, not connecting to her crown chakra. So she would see, her visions would be limited, making her feel like she was crazy, making her feel like she was imagining things, making her question reality.
Thank you. Healing all of that as well. And then how about the arcana in her DNA? What was it causing?
Overall body pain, feeling of aging before her time, losing hair, overall feeling of cowering, not able to stand up straight, overall sense of disease and not feeling well within the body, not able to accept vegan lifestyle.
And we're healing all that, especially that is one of the things she wanted to ensure, that she does want to become vegan, be very happy about it and fulfilled. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. Okay, and then how about the arcana in her heart? What was that causing her?
Not fully integrating within her family, keeping a barrier up between her and her family, not allowing her daughter to fully integrate into her space and her heart, keeping her at arm's length, not ability not to accept and love her husband unconditionally, not able to connect with him sexually fully, lack of trust, lack of healthy relationship between her and her son, siphoning off energy towards son.
Okay, we're healing all that through all time and space as well. Thank you. And then the solar plexus ones, what were those arcans causing?
The inability to really truly see higher self, to connect to spirit guides, to see the path that she should be on. She has changed careers multiple times, not really understanding why she's here on earth, being very confused and not understanding her life's purpose, inability to integrate into her power.
Thank you. We're healing that through all time and space as well. And how about the nano and the AI and the DNA? Has that been completely neutralized out, transmuted?
Checking, still affecting left hip.
What about the left hip?
It is. There's like a muck there, like a tar-like substance that is attached to the hip and the back, causing pain right now.
Is that reptilian ink? Or what is it?
That's what it feels like, yes.
Okay, let's contain that in the symbols and then go ahead and positive polarize that reptilian ink now. Can you do that? Okay. Phoenix fire as well. Does she have any reptilian skin on her? Where does she have the skin at?
Entire left side.
Okay, let's contain that skin as well and start neutralizing it. Can you do that? Let's start positive polarizing it. Let me know when it's contained. Is it contained?
Contained.
So keep positive polarizing. We're sending source of light there to the hip and skin. I mean, back, hip, and left side of her. We'll check on that once it's fully positive polarized out of her. How about the AI in her DNA? Has that been neutralized out?
Yes.
Good. Let's Phoenix fire, source of light, all parts of her DNA, deprogramming any false belief systems within the DNA as well. Beginning this crystallization, can we ensure of that ourselves?
Crystalline.
Good. Thank you. All right. So, okay. So now I would like to know, okay, so she has reptilians in her knees, left ear, third eye, ankles, back, hips, DNA, eyes, left pod, heart, throat, shoulders. Are all of these reptilian consciousnesses only, or do they have reptilian bodies somewhere else?
I'm seeing 3 bodies.
3 bodies. Okay. Are the 3 bodies together or are they separate?
2 are together. 1 is on a different plane. 2 in a ship, 1 in a different.
Okay, let me speak to the 2 first. I'd like to speak to them now, Archangel Michael. Let me speak to them now. Greetings.
Hello.
Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions? Thank you. We see that you're there on the ship and that you're also attached here to her. We'd love to assist you today to find the light within you so that you no longer have to be attached to her or anyone else. You can choose this beautiful path where you become sovereign, creating your own light, no longer having to parasitically drain on others' light. You create your own light. Would you allow for us to help you positive polarize and ascend?
Yes, please.
And go ahead and find that light within you. Spread it to all that is you, every part of the body there, and all the consciousness that you attach onto her. We're spreading all those consciousnesses as well to light. Then once all these consciousnesses that you have attached to her are all light, bring them back to you. Let us know once you're whole and you're all light. Yashua, can you tell us how many more did these 2 attach to besides her?
15.
Okay, and are there any other reptilians with them there in the ship?
Yes.
Okay, how many more are there with you all?
23.
23. Would you, we're given an opportunity as well to the other reptilians. We know you heard us. We'd love to assist you as well, all 23, to spread your light and become free as well. Would you allow for us to help you?
Yes, please.
Wonderful. So we're directing source of light now to all 23 total of them, or is it 23 plus the 2?
23.
23 total. Okay. Sending source of light to everyone. Let us know once you're fully out and you're all light, once you're fully ascended. And then higher self, Yashua, can you see these 23? How many more did they attach to besides her?
1,500.
Let's go ahead and talk to Yashua, talk to their higher selves of the 1,500. Ask if they will allow for us to help remove those attachments to those 1,500s. Whoever says yes, try to help those consciousnesses spread their light and then bring them back to these 23. So again, let us know once you're out and you're all whole and full of light.
We're full of light.
Beautiful. Do you have a message for her before you go?
We're so sorry. We didn't know how to stop. We didn't know how to change. We wanted to help you, but we needed you. We're sorry.
Archangel Azrael is here already, so Azrael, go ahead and assist these now positive polarized entities to where they're meant to go. May you all be surrounded by the love light of the universe. Blessings to you. Thank you. Okay, we're providing healing to all parts of her body where these two had put their consciousness at. And then also to those 1,500 that they attached to source of light to them as well, Yeshua and your legion. And then in her body, where were these attached at in her body?
They were attached hip, heart, shoulders, knees, head, back, stomach, pelvic floor.
Okay, we're providing source of light to all parts where they were attached. There, and all that you mentioned, source of light, healing all trauma. What was some of the things that they were causing her by being there in these places in her?
Difficulty through pregnancy, difficult birth, pain, inability to integrate into feeling peaceful and at one mind, body, and soul, always feeling disjointed, like not quite attached, ego feeling large and like it controls the majority of her being existence.
Thank you. So we're healing through all time and space, all trauma that they caused by being there. Thank you. The reptilian skin and ink, has that been completely positive polarized, removed out of her?
Almost. Lower back.
Continue to focus Phoenix Fire and assisting there. We'll go back to checking on this, and then can we check? Okay, so then the other reptilian body, let me talk to it now. Michael, let me speak to it now. Greetings.
Yes.
Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May I ask you questions?
Why?
Because we are looking to speak like entities like you who are spread out throughout the universe, and we're giving you an opportunity to no longer having to be controlled by whatever's controlling you, to become free and sovereign, creating your own light, no longer having to attach to anyone. You become free, spread your light. Would you allow for us to help you?
I don't know. Okay.
Beautiful. Find the light within you. We come to you with unconditional love. Spread it to all that is you. As you're spreading it, tell me, where are you located at?
I'm located and I'm not sure. It's given limited to stand guard.
Got it. That's okay. Are there any other reptilians there with you where you're at?
Yes.
Do you think it'd be possible to speak to the rest of them to see if they will also spread their light, become free?
Yes, I'm in charge.
Beautiful. So how many more are there with you?
12.
Wonderful. Speaking to all 12 of you as well. As you see, your friend here is now spreading his light, and he was in charge of you all. Would be interested as well to spread your light and become free just like he has chosen?
Please.
Wonderful. All of you there. So is it 12 plus 1?
Yes.
13? Okay, so all 13 of you now. Find a light within you, spread it to all that is you. Every part of you now, releasing yourself from that role, whatever they were using you for. Spread yourself to all light. Let us know once you're fully all light. And then while they're working on that, Yeshua, can you scan and see how many more did these 13 attach to besides her?
2,200.
All right, Yeshua and Legion, go ahead and find all those 2,200s higher self. Ask them if whoever allows to spread their light and remove those consciousness attachments, reptilian consciousness, remove those reptilian consciousness from them. So let me know once they're, let me know once you are whole and light.
All right.
Beautiful. Do you have a message for her before you go?
Enjoy. We will leave you in peace.
Thank you. May you be surrounded by the love of the universe. Archangel Azrael will ensure your safe passageway. Thank you. Okay. And tell me, where were these attached in her body?
Throat, heart,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing her vagina.
We're healing all parts where this reptilian was attached. Now her vagina, her throat, her heart, source of light. And tell me, what was it causing her by being there?
The tongue was a whiplash, sometimes taking over, controlling, saying before she could think, speaking before she could think. The heart turning ice cold from time to time, completely icing out, not caring for anything, anyone, no matter who it was. Vagina completely controlling her sex life. She's trying for asexual femininity, not to, to act her divine femininity.
We're healing all that you mentioned. These reptilians were causing in her through all time and space. Source of light, Yashwan higher self. Can you do that?
Yes.
Good. And can we confirm that the reptilian in her left consciousness, the reptilian consciousnesses that were in her left ear, third eye, ankles, left quad, were all in her DNA and her eyes? All of these were reptilian consciousnesses were positive, polarized, and removed?
Yeah, they are gone.
Okay, beautiful. Let's fill all these spaces in all parts in her entire body where all these reptilians were at with source of light, healing all trauma that they caused by being there. Can we assure of this?
Yes.
Thank you. Anything else that these other additional reptilians were causing that we need to know about?
General unsureness, inability to connect fully in relationships, completely having a wall up, not able to fully access the heart. That is all.
Okay. And then, okay, can we confirm that the reptilian ink and skin has been fully transmuted, positive, polarized out?
Yes. Need help
Beautiful.
fire to fill in.
Good, let's fill that in. Source of light with left side of her and the back hip area. Thank you. Archangel Michael, can you scan her for any dark portals? Does she have any?
No, not anymore.
I mean, sorry, any negative cords. Does she have any negative cords?
Yes.
In her body?
Her lungs and heart connected to mother.
Okay, let's go ahead and cut those cords. Negative cords, can we cut them?
Yes.
Good. And what have they been causing her by being there?
Feeling obligated, feeling guilty, playing the role of caretaker, playing the role of the head of the household for the family.
Okay, we're healing all trauma and any infringements that have been occurring through those negative cords her mother attached to her. And since we're talking about her mother, she wanted a guidance on her mother, what to do with her. Specifically, she's trying to move in with her in the next couple days. Higher self, give her advice.
There is a way around it. Trust yourself. You will figure it out. She does not need to live with you. Aurora is correct. It is an inverted timeline. It will send you down a path, undo healing. You will not be able to polarize her energies yourself.
Yes, because ultimately it has to be her choice, right?
Yes.
And is she choosing that? Does she want to be helped? Truly?
The mother wants to be held connected to something deeper. She has the ability to connect, but truly in this time and space, she is not fully ready to give up the consciousness, the hooks, the cords, caps within her. She is not ready.
Okay, she's holding on to them. Got it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that advice there for her. Okay, and then, so can you confirm, Michael, that we cut off all negative cords?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's fill those spaces in, Yeshua and higher self, with source of light. And then can we just make sure that there are no other technologies in her? Negative implants, hooks, metals, rods, wires, anything of any kind, technologies in her.
There is a technology above her aura, connecting where her aura connects with her higher self. There is a frequency technology that is scrambling connection.
Okay, let's start transmuting that out. Phoenix fire there now. When did that attach there?
It attached at the beginning of 2020 when she started her spiritual journey, and the true connection to herself.
Thank you. Okay, we're healing that now, and then let me know when that's out.
That is gone.
Good. So can you confirm that there are no other negative technologies in her?
No.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, Phoenix Fire, Source of Light. Can we also ensure now, Yeshua and higher self and team, that actually before you do that, let me Michael, can you scan? Are there any fractured soul pieces missing from her soul?
Yes.
Michael, go ahead and find them. Let me know how many you find.
3, 5.
5. Okay, Michael, go ahead and bring those back. And then once you find them all and bring them back to Yeshua and higher self to start healing. And once they're all healed, Yeshua and higher self, can you ensure that you make her soul whole once more?
Yes, it is whole.
Fill in that space. All right, beautiful. And then can we, Michael, can you scan her for any negative contracts we need to remove?
Yes, 1.
Go ahead and start removing those, higher self and Archangel Michael. Let me know what was the negative contract for.
It was with her mother. She had to find her power. She had to find her ability to stand up and feel grounded in making a decision and not feel guilty. Understanding the difference between moving in love and moving in hate and moving in trials and tribulations. She needed to understand how You can love, heal, be there for someone, but also protect yourself and your family at the same
Okay, and then thank you for all that. Again, we're healing any trauma there. And can we higher self and Yeshua start working on this? If she needs any healing for her eyes, we know that she had a couple infringements in her eyes, making sure that her eyes vision is healed, as well as her dental health. Can we do all that?
Yes.
Good. And how many years can we age regress her higher self?
5.
Thank you. Go ahead and start that process now, higher self and Yeshua. And then while you're doing that, go ahead and make sure that there is no blockages in her chakras, making sure none are blocked or misaligned. And we're also going to expand her heart, healing her heart, helping her feel that love that you mentioned that felt blocked from her, just expanding it overall so she can find all the beauties and love and creation in her life. And then healing her auric field. Can we do all that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. And then the final work within her tree of life. Now that we've cleared all of this, can we go ahead and start deleting all inverted timelines within her tree of life, higher self?
Yes.
Good. Can we call on Source of Light for this to assist? Can we do that? Greetings. Thank you for being here. If you can assist with your beautiful Source of Light to ensure that all is being deleted within inverted timelines with her higher self and team.
Yes, it is done.
Beautiful. Thank you. Can we scan her tree and make sure there are no copies, clones, holograms made of her tree of life?
Yes.
Let me know if you find any.
It has been removed.
Okay. And then, so we're healing her tree of life completely, all current life, past life, trauma, the entirety of her tree of life, the tree, the trunk, the branches inside of the roots, and her any etheric land or waters that she has within her tree, all parts of the tree now with Source of Light, making sure it's fully crystalline. Can we ensure of that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, higher self, at this point, we've conducted her entire body scan. She has a couple questions, but for now, I just need to know, have we completed her body scan? Can you confirm that her body scan is complete? Beautiful. She looks amazing. Okay, and then, so she just has a couple questions here. We mentioned a couple times already the tightness and inflammation. Anything else she needs to know about? She really wants to no longer have this anymore?
Surrender. You have to surrender to it. The more you try to think up ways to fix it, the more you create ways to prolong it. Surrender, trust in your guides, trust in your connection you need, and source. It will resolve itself.
Okay, let's send her Source of Light for that. We know that she'll be able to heal that. Thank you. Especially now that we removed the infringements that were causing that. Thank you. Okay, helping her loosen up. No longer having this. And then the finances. What is causing the finance blockages?
A lot of lack, a lot of belief, the belief of not allowing yourself to be fully happy, just a lot of self-sabotage, which were also furthered by a lot of negative entities that were within her, that magnified it. She has been doing a lot of work to fix and heal that portion of her. So now that she is clear, the road is clear. Things will look very different from she's already started on the journey. She knows, she feels it.
Thank you, higher self. Sending Source of Light to that as well. And you mentioned one of the entities was causing the ego, and just making sure that the ego now is balanced, no longer as loud. Thank you. And now she's, she really learned how to work with her inner child and all that. So, she'll do beautiful at that. And then as far as her son's anger, how can we assist him? Is there anything that's attached to him that we can help him release?
Yeah, he needs. There was some entities that was within her that broke off into him. He knows when it happens too. One day when she was pregnant, it was a really tough day, and she felt it transfer onto him. He wiggled. He tried to evade it, but couldn't. It was too strong. Is attached to his crown. Is attached to his arms, and keeps him stiff. It keeps him tense, keeps him agitated.
Okay, so we know we removed the entities from her. Have they been removed from him too? Since they're the same?
But he needs a little more source love light.
Okay, so let's provide that Source of Light to him now. And any additional healing. Phoenix Fire and Source of Light. Higher Self, can you assure that by the time we're done with the session, he'll be completely clear?
Yeah, he accepts it.
And then how about her husband, kind of being blocked and, he's stuck in the 3D, but he is really beautiful. What advice do you have for her there, herself? Any releasements, any attachments he can release as well?
Yes, he has some attachments in his third eye and his sacral, solar plexus, and crown chakra that blinds him from being able to see, connect to her on a deeper level. Those can be removed today.
Beautiful. All right. Higher self and team and all the angels who are assisting today, go ahead and contain the entities her husband has in the appropriate symbols and start automatically neutralizing and positive polarizing for him, whatever's allowed. Can we do that?
Yes.
Can we assure again by the time we're done with her session that he'll be fully cleared and you'll take care of that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. What can you tell her about the heart palpitations? What's causing that?
Yes, it was a sign of her connection. The blockages was not allowing her to see. Her body was trying to give her signs that she viewed as negative, but those were just the infringements trying to control the way she saw her connections to Divine Mother, Source, Mother Earth. There's been so many signs of trying to show her that her frequency has been lightening, getting ready to be lighter, and for all that was done today, she's been feeling it a lot in the past 6 months. So now she should be truly more clear and able to hear the signs and to understand them as a nudge and not something that is negative, not something that is that she should be afraid of. Interpreted
Yes.
as being afraid and fear.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right. And then, what her brother did, I know we already touched base on it. Anything else you want to tell her about that? It just has created such a disconnection with her sexual, desire or sexual. I can imagine how that plays too in the relationship. She is in a sacred union with her beautiful twin flame. Give her advice on that so she can move forward enjoying sacred sex, as it is meant to be very enjoyable and beautiful, and it is the most powerful way to create and protect these creational energies that when a twin flame union has this beautiful sacred act. So what can you tell her so she can move forward from no longer having any triggers or memories of that from whenever she's trying to have sacred sex with her husband?
Surrender. Her main goal in this life is to surrender in all areas. Keeps trying to fight it. She keeps trying to use the ego to solve her problem, but truly in understanding the surrender, sending love to the 8-year-old her that allowed it to happen and now is triggered by it and was triggered by it then and didn't necessarily see something wrong with it then, but just allowed it to happen. Forgiveness and surrender. It is okay. You were a child. Your brother was a child. You have forgiven him, but have not forgiven yourself. Forgive yourself and surrender to those feelings. They're scary, but moving through those feelings will help you to transmute them into love and understanding of the situation, and you will move past it. You'll let it go. But surrender. Don't fight it. Surrender.
Beautiful, thank you. Sending source love, light, healing to her and not through all time and space. So once more, she's balanced there. Thank you. Okay, higher self. At this point, I've asked all the questions that she had. Conducted the body scan. Higher self, is there anything else I could have asked that I haven't?
Not at this time.
Beautiful. This was such a powerful session, higher self. As you know, we do share these sessions in our platforms. Is this a session that would be okay to share in our platforms on our channels? I'll ensure that I can edit out her name if I said it, and then just her side profile. Is this meant to be shared for the collective?
We want to love. We want to heal. We want to move past these inverted timelines. We have to share and surrender and love, of course.
Beautiful. Thank you. I know that it will assist many to heal as well as they watch her heal herself. Okay. And then let's see what else. Higher self, can you confirm that I set her up for her most organic, that we've set her up, that you have set her up for her most organic timeline?
Yes, this is not the last time she'll be working with you. Yes.
Most beautiful. Thank you, higher self. Is there a name that you go by?
More colors. It's very colorful, but if you were to put it into words, it would be Aurora Borealis.
Ah, beautiful. All right, higher self. Are we complete with her session today?
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you once more, Archangel Michael, Archangel Azrael, Yeshua, Higher Self, Aurora Borealis. Love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you, everyone, for such a most beautiful, profound healing session today. May she continue to blossom and expand and just grow and be so beautiful. I love you, everyone. Honor you and respect you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
May I bring her back now?
Yeah.
Thank you. With love and gratitude, I ask now for the aid. Is there any final messages you want to give higher self before we bring her back? Any final messages?
We just want to thank you, Aurora. You are doing such magnificent work. You are healing people who felt like they were lost and would never heal. The love that you have transcended into this world, it will be felt millions of lifetimes from now. Thank you, Aurora.
Thank you for that beautiful message. I felt it deeply in my being. Thank you so much. I love you as well. I will bring her back now, okay?
So, whoa, I'm so heavy.
Take your time. Yeah. You experience how heavy the body is, right? It's so heavy.
Wow.
Help her be light enough, higher self, to get up.
Thank you for that. Oh my God.
Thank you. Feeling balanced. Feeling wonderful, balanced.
Oh,
How do you feel?
I feel so light.
Yay! Oh my gosh, you are incredible. What a powerful session.
That was amazing.
Oh, it was. Wow.
Thank you so much, Aurora.
All those pieces put together for you. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for being you. It's just beautiful to see, watch you go through that life. Those minerals were just like, wow. Ooh. Wow. And then how you protected them and how dangerous they were. So thank you once more again. Incredible, incredible. And just, oh goodness, so much sadness and tears, but you healed so much from that. So may you really enjoy life now and not feel that burden and the separation that happened there with your family, and just how together you are now, and to know that nothing like that will ever happen this life. To know that you are safe, protected is the final time. We are good.
I just want to hug you.
Maybe in person sometime. We'll hug.
Oh,
I love you so much. I love you infinitely.
your spirit, I feel it. Oh.
Thank you. Oh, wow, that was crazy. That mermaid form. Wow. You could feel it, like the infringement on the body and how deadly it was.
Yeah, I really didn't expect it. Just all of this didn't go how I expected it to go, but and I didn't expect that lifetime to be a thing. But thinking, sorry, let me send this to voice. Someone was calling. I even when I was like seeing the fingers and everything, I'm like, oh, those are weird. Like, cause it just didn't. It was nothing like I've ever seen before. I can't believe this. You do this every day.
I know. It's a lot of fun. It's beautiful.
You're amazing. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I am so blessed because I have beautiful people like you looking to heal themselves and learn more about themselves. So thank you. I'm so proud of you. You're just amazing. I am so thankful for TikTok for you finding me there. I'm so thankful.
Well, I found, and it's crazy because, like I said, I followed I think it was maybe 10 different creators that day, and yours, I was just like, wow, she's talking about some outrageous stuff, but for some, my spirit was just like, this is it.
Yeah, this is truth.
It's the truth. You've tapped into something. I've listened to so many books. All these books about souls and everything, and I feel like with every generation is someone able to really chip away in a really significant, magnificent way. And because we grow and we expand, and the more we grow and expand, the next generation is just going to find more. And you're it for this generation. Like
thank you.
Just so much. And yeah, you're like a living, breathing being, just like,
thank you. You're so beautiful. Thank you for the words. Thank you.
Yes.
I love the love.
You've had a long day. I don't want to keep you too, because I can fangirl over you. So for the next
hours.
Oh,
The
and
next
as me to you, you're beautiful. I was telling my husband how beautiful you are and how thankful I
No,
was for you.
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Very grateful for this. But like I said,
Yeah.
like I started working and stuff like that. And so a big part of my goal for this year is just to take all your courses and become fully integrated with you in your life, in your, and just truly understand how to grow and love, and just love on you as much as I can. That's my goal.
Thank
That's what
you.
my goals. Yeah. Seriously.
Thank
You
you.
just, yeah. And you,
And with that love, you'll feel that love for yourself, right?
exactly. No, it's very, very symbiotic, and I'm really excited to grow within your love bubble, and understand more and how I can help and be of service as well. And I feel like I'm going to learn more through just taking all your courses. So the first was the Isis Priestess course, which I'm going to dig into today, and then the next is the certification. So I'm just really excited to be more a part of fear and
Yay! So exciting.
and I'm like, I can give. I'm ready to give. I'm ready to serve. I'm ready to be there just as humbly and just really just rid that ego and just be a servant. So however I can, I understand. Yeah, you have your team and everything, but however I can, I would love to. That would be amazing.
Beautiful. You're just so beautiful. I love you with all that I am. You're gorgeous. Go activate those hearts and heal, and all those people that are ready to be in your beautiful energy as you meet them through all forms.
Cool.
Okay, I love you.
I
Thank
love you, AuroRa.
you. See you
Thank you.
around.
Bye.
Bye, love.
Love you, love you, love yourself. La 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 la, love you, love you, love yourself. If you love you, love you, love yourself.
Greetings. It is such an honor to be here with you, explaining what Galactic Soul History book series is about. I am AuroRa. I am the founder of A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing, which you will find here in our beautiful books. Book 1. Every part of this book is divinely beautiful, beginning from the cover and the amount of wisdom and knowledge that is being shared. This book began by A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing Technique by conducting past life regression on over 330 clients within the last 3 years, where they told their galactic history, their soul journeys, explaining who they were beyond the veil, beyond this earth, in the dimensions, in a universe. These different higher self expressions surprise me just as much as they're going to surprise you. You're going to start reading this book and you're going to want to learn more and more about these different expressions, not wanting to stop. Through these past life regressions, the clients were able to remember consciously what is within the subconscious as far as where it is that they've traveled throughout time and space, their souls have traveled, and they were able to share histories of different dimensions, planets, and universe and alternate worlds that brought forth pieces of the puzzle, pieces we had thought that we had forgotten. And through every self-expression that they share and these different past lives that they're sharing or future, we learn to be able to remember self, because as we are all fractals of one another, through this book, you will learn how even if a client is talking through a higher self perspective or some of the angelics are talking, you will learn how each one of those have messages even within your life, as we are all expressions and reflections of one another. True history of the galactic history of the universe through all different forms of these higher self expressions, these different clients of throughout internationally throughout the world didn't know each other, but yet we're able to put this beautiful collaboration together. It goes through an infinite amount of how to self-heal, as well as things that are very sensitive, as the mind lab, as how to weave through the artificial matrix and learning to come out from it into the organic matrix. I am a channel to the galactics, and we channeled furthermore information through this book as well. You will remember your soul through other selves. This in itself is infinitely beautiful, because this is why we fractalize from source itself, so that we can learn from one another, sharing each other's journeys throughout our different incarnations so that we could grow together. So this is what this book is all about, sharing these beautiful infinite expressions that help you grow in the most profound ways, gaining your sovereignty, gaining your power back, recalling memories long lost within perhaps your memory field, activating your crystalline energies, your crystalline bodies, just as you will fall in love with each one of these different clients, these beautiful souls in these soul journeys. You will also learn to fall in love with yourself, because you, with every wisdom, every knowledge gained through every single session that you will learn how to also self-heal within your etheric, your energy body, your physical body, your infinite soul. You will learn all these different things that we thought were not possible, that you will learn that they are possible. Looking forward to meeting you perhaps in the future through whichever form, whether that is on my YouTube channel, whether it is through any class or certification, through a workshop, through a seminar. Thank you for following your heart to mine. I love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you.